roughies in the business. So, Timo, before we get into our racing tips, mate, you've been on fire to start the year.
Yeah, mate, been doing a bit of form recently in the trials, and it's paying dividends. Loving the fresh horses showing up the races at good odds, and happy to get on.
Yeah, I had a $19 winner first week, and then I think an $8 and an $11 winner last week, and a placing as well. So, in some good form, Timo. We're going to start down at Moonee Valley on Friday night. Tim, you like race 7, number 1, Brave Smash at $6.50.
Yeah, I was hoping this horse would be a bit longer, but look, $6.50, I'm happy to get on. Absolutely loves Moonee Valley, this horse. 4 starts at the track for 2 wins, which one was a Group 1. It got beaten at Pimple as well in the Moya Stakes. Absolutely flies around Moonee Valley. It's only had 75 days off, so it's not really too much of a big spell, so it's had that residual fitness from the spring campaign. And I just think the dangers, Whispering Brook, I don't really think it should be a favourite in this race. Redkirk Warrior, old favourite of ours, might have just lost a step or 2, 3 duck eggs next to its name. So happy to get on at $6.50.
Yeah, that trip overseas for Redkirk Warrior, and it's come back, and it just hasn't seemed to come back the same. And maybe at Flemington, it loves Flemington, but a tight turning track like Moonee Valley might not suit. So Brave Smash, Timo likes. All right, we're going down to Randwick on the weekend, Timo. On Saturday, we've got Randwick Race 4, number 8, Strome at $26.
Yeah, this horse, its first 2 runs this prep, come back absolutely flying. Looked the goods third up, and it just struck a wet track. Doesn't go an inch on the wet track. 4th up, struck a wet track as well. Gets back on a good track here, guys. Very happy to get on. It's a very limited race, and this horse is around $26, so very good each way bet. It's got plenty of upside and loves a good track. So if it's a good track, guys, happy to take the $26.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, staying at Randwick, we've got Randwick Race 6, number 5, Oriental Runner at $10.
This is a horse that bobbed up in the trials. Went to the line under a very strong hold in its trial, very impressive. Gary Neal trains here, very astute trainer. When he brings him to town, he doesn't bring him for nothing. He's had a trial at the stumps in a couple of listed races. He put it in the Group 1 Winx Stakes last prep, probably just for a bit of prize money, but it finished within 4 lengths with Winx, so not many of these horses would do that. First up here, it's got good form, and I'm happy to get on around the $10.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, staying at Randwick, and a scouting wide favourite here, Timo. Randwick Race 7, number 8, Tangled at $34.
Yeah, call me silly. There's a lot of stalers running around in this race. This is $34, this horse. Look, it's had the ultimate gear change, $34. It's run 3rd in the Australian Derby. It usually runs pretty well fresh. Like its stats doesn't back it up. It's got 4 starts for 0, 1st, 2nd and 3rd, but it definitely runs on well. This is a pretty limited field, so after the gelding, it would have grown into its body. They've taken the old thinkers out between its legs, and hopefully it knuckles down at the end, and $34, I'm happy to get on.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, we're heading up to the Sunshine Coast. So we've got Sunshine Coast Race 8, number 1, Sovereign Nation at $10.
Yeah, this horse has had a change of stable, up with Matt Dunn at Wollumbar, getting trained on the beach. They've tinkered with the gear a little bit, taken a few things off, put the winkers back on. And look, last start, this horse went around in the Group 1 first up. Finished 9th, but it only finished 2.5 lengths off the winner. That's pretty good form going first up into a Sunshine Coast listed race. Hopefully it takes the form up there, a bit of change of scenery, and it bobs up around there for the $10.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, we're heading over to New Zealand, Timo. You found one over at Ellerslie on the weekend. So we've got Ellerslie Race 6, number 5, Long Leaf at $9.50.
Yeah, this is the Karaka Millions, $1 million race over in New Zealand. David Hayes is taking a horse over there. Look, I thought this horse was an absolute certainty on Boxing Day at Flemington. Went around the $3. It was very underdone for that race. I thought class would get it through. Finished a length and a half off a pretty classy horse. But this has been the end game for a long time. And hopefully the class of Australian Group 1 racing goes over there, and around the $9.50 is a good each way bet.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, and finally, Timo, you found one at Caulfield. We've got Caulfield Race 9, number 9, Bring Me Roses at $13.
Yeah, this horse is a very good horse. Went within a length of winning the Group 1 Empire Rose Stakes, I think it is now, the mile race at the end of the carnival at Flemington. Was very unlucky there. If Shillelagh didn't get that run up on the inside, it would be a Group 1 winner. It's very well weighted down in the weights in 54 kilos. Good barrier. It'll get back, but it's certainly got that turn of foot to be reducing in Group 1 races. So hopefully around the $13 is a good little anchor for maybe a daily double, or chuck it in your quaddie for a bit of odds, or maybe just each way $13.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, guys. Well, Timo's been on fire. Let's see if we can keep the ball rolling. Stay tuned for our sports tips this weekend as well. Plenty of action in the football overseas. Good luck on the weekend and happy punting.
And gamble responsibly. Thanks, guys.